Hi, my name is Bob Ward and I'd like to talk to you today about Lumi-Plugin. I've got a background of being in the fire service and in the fire industry for 30 years now. I run a company called FCS Live, which is the UK's largest fire risk assessment and fire engineering business. As part of that, I was involved in a planning meeting, and the planning meeting was where a company wanted to convert a tower block, which was originally an office block, into residential tower block and add 4 floors. As part of that, they did a design where they had all open plan apartments and wanted to remove a staircase. The easiest way to deal with that particular issue was by installing sprinklers. It would make the building safe. Unfortunately, that information didn't get passed back to the interior designers, who, whilst presenting a presentation of their interior layout, was stopped by the M&E contractor, who pointed at me and said, "That man over there is putting in fire sprinklers, so you're going to have to move your lights to the side." A small altercation argument kind of ensued and ended up with the owner of the project leaning over to me and saying, "Why can't they all go together?" And obviously I started to think, why can't they? And that's where the idea of Lumi-Plugin came from. So first of all, you end up with situations where you have lights and fire safety equipment. Those bits of equipment are necessary. They're in every building in one form or another, but they always compete for the same piece of ceiling space. What we've created is Lumi-Plugin, and at Lumi-Plugin we've got a LED light which is dimmable, and it is also different in the fact that it doesn't have the LED dots, and I'll explain more about that later on. But the big feature is you end up with the space in the centre here, a place to put other things, i.e. the fire safety products. Okay, covering the features and benefits of Lumi-Plugin, what I'd like to do is just show you what people conventionally use, again, which are lights and fire safety components. This is a typical example of a normal smoke detector in a lot of people's houses. It's mains powered, battery backup and radio interlinked, which is why it's the size it is. So what we've got at Lumi-Plugin is a product where I said before, we've got the ring of LED lights. Then by removing the IP plug off the back and the center cap in the middle, we're able to put in other products. So if we start with fire sprinkler, obviously there would be pipe work working around the building and coming to this particular individual place, but now you have the ability to have a sprinkler and a light in the same place. And don't worry, water and electricity don't mix. They don't mix here either. They go through each other, and it's all been tested at BRE and certified. The next product on the range was to deal with the massive smoke detectors and heat detectors that people have in their houses. So we've created the world's smallest, mains powered, battery backup, radio interlinked, smoke alarm and heat alarm. And so that and that are effectively a direct competitor. I'm sure you agree, it's a lot smaller and a lot neater. So that's for your hallways and bedrooms. This is a heat detector. This was be for your kitchens and boiler rooms. Again, it's neat, but it gives you the ability to be able to reduce the size of the products on the ceiling. For corridors and staircases, we have a plug-in 3-hour emergency light, and this will come on automatically if the power is lost. We have for boiler rooms or anywhere you've got live fires, the CO alarm, which is a 10-year battery product. And for corridors again, the staircases and garages, we have a PIR sensor. There are other products being developed, but at the moment that's our range that we've got going out. And that's Lumi-Plugin. 2 final features of Lumi-Plugin which we hope that you'll be impressed by are we've created our own connector box, which is part of the setup. So when the lights leave the factory, if they've got a piece in the center, i.e. a smoke alarm or heat alarm, they'll be hardwired through to our own junction box which we've created. So what basically happens here is the electrician at second fix has to just splice and link in and then close the lid, and there it's done. It speeds up installation. The next feature, which I think is still unique, and it's actually part of our patent, is by removing the IP seal at the back, you can twist off and remove the bulb. And as far as I'm aware, this is the only light that you don't have to throw away the whole LED lamp. You can just change the bulb or if you want to change the color bezel or the temperature of the LED light, that's what you do. Just pull it out, click it, and then away you go. Thank you.